Good morning, and I say good morning as it's only just morning with about 20 minutes to go here in the UK, 20 to 12. I'm playing a bit of X-Plane. I haven't streamed too much recently, I know, probably months ago. I'm on a mobile phone data connection, so I don't know how this stream's going to go. Simply because I'm on a mobile phone, it's having to use the phone to upload the stream. So all it is I haven't played a much of X-Plane, mainly because I can lose a bit of interest quite quickly. But what I have done is I've joined a virtual airline. Um, it's all set up so that you pick particular flights. X-Plane again. This is my plane. Right, we're going to. I'm going to be lazy. No, I don't want to start at Barra. I've been to Barra. Barra's a beach. That literally it is. So that's about as exciting as it gets. Um, so we're gonna go and pick a runway. As far as I know, that's the best runway. So we'll start on there, based on the weather. Confirm that. Oh, what time was it? Salt tabbing out. 7:15. So we're going to put this in as 7:15. Should have back to 7:10. Gives me 5 minutes to set up then. We've got real world weather on. Oh, hang on. Download failed. Sorry. The weather doesn't actually look too good on what the current download is. And changed. Great. Okay. So there's a lot of clouds. Base is about 2.5. Top's 4. So we're going to want to be flying above 5,000 to avoid those clouds. So we'll bear that in mind in our flight thing. So we'll start in Edinburgh. Of course, we're going to start a new flight. Okay. What I'm going to quickly do is I'm just going to turn the sound down because otherwise you're not going to hear me. So, put brakes on. Right, okay, so I'm just going to quickly do this first. So altitude, I said we're going to be about 5,000. I'm going to go with, I'll go with 6,000 just in case, because it was only a little bit above the clouds. Don't want to be riding on top of them, so we'll change it to 6,000. You set all this up first, and then you get to your altitude on autopilot by using the vertical speed. Once we get up to that speed, I think I want to get it as quick as possible. So we're gonna go for about 150 speed. So we'll put that ready. Okay, vertical speed we'll sort out once we're in the air. That we'll sort out later. We're going to be using the sat nav. Now, what was it? Was it EGPO? I think it was, wasn't it? So we're at Edinburgh now. We don't need to do a waypoint there because it will get confused. So we want to clear. Yes. Okay, do a new one. So it's E. I think it's PO. Oh god, I've really got rubbish memory. Anyway, EG P. Oh, wasn't it? Was it? Let me alt tab again. EGEO. EGEO. Okay, so it's fiddly old thing this. I reset it anyway. Right, I'll land on a helipad. Oh, that's the one. Enter activate. So now we've got our waypoint straight there. So time arrival, I don't know, it's 74 miles. So that's great. So that means that it's all set up for that. So generally, once we take off, we want to fly about 270 heading. So what we'll do is we'll set that up just in case there are any problems with picking up the localizer when we're up there. Sends us in the right direction. Okay, so that's working. So we're going to start her up. So what we'll do is we'll put some fuel in. So we'll do left ignition first. We can't see over the steering wheel, so we'll just come over a little bit and we hold this down. So making sure that the prop RPM's going up. If in doubt, just have a look. Yeah, spinning. So we'll turn the ignition off for that one. Ignition on the right. This may not be the correct startup sequence, I warn you. I'm literally just going on with what I think's best. I've yet to crash, so trust me, please. Get this one started up, which I think's done. So we'll just let that build up, and we'll turn the ignition off. So the aircraft we've got is a Twin Otter. The it's called Highland Connect, which is part of Fly UK. Fly UK's being the virtual airline, so Highland Connect is one of their sort of like aircraft in their fleet. I think they've got 3 of these aircraft, is what they say. And this is it's a small aircraft, and the reason it's small is because I've only just started off. I haven't even got like my first rank up yet, so I'm still quite early on. I've already done 1 flaps down, which I think's right. I don't know, might not be. What we will do is we're here. I will request the altimeter. It's 3000. It's already set to 3000, so that's good. When you're working in hilly terrain, flying in hilly terrain, getting that altimeter to make sure it's up to date is really important, because when you're looking at changing it, even if it was just 5 out, it's added just under 100 feet, which could be a lot of difference when you're in hilly terrain. Anyway, so just test the right, no issues there. It seems that the engines are moving correctly, so I think we're good for takeoff. I don't bother with the clearance because it's a bit fiddly and explain. But we're meant to be leaving at 1/4 past. It's now dead on 1/4 past. Literally, as I looked, it hit the second hand past. So we shall move. So I'm just going to get my feet on the rudder pedals, and we'll release the brakes. Just slowly start accelerating. Nice and easy into the power. If you hit it too hard on the power, you end up flying off the runway quite quickly. So there we are, full power. And we're up. There's not much fuel in here. I don't know how, but we got flap over speed very quickly. So I think I've damaged my flaps already. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. So we're just going to come off the power a little bit. We're a good bit of power. So I'm going to put it onto that. Onto that. We're going to go head in hold. And we're going to go up to that altitude. So we'll set the vertical speed as well. Straight into autopilot, because I need to make sure. I need to find out what's happened with these flaps. Let's put a bit of a steeper climb as we've got that power. So I don't know where. Did I get the heading completely wrong or something? 270, no. Why is that not working then? Why are we spinning in a really weird direction to it? Okay. Interesting. But hey ho. Literally all I need to do is a small right turn, and we've done like a full lap. So I'm just going to put it straight onto the localizer, which is the GPS. The reason it's GPS is because of this one. So it looks like we're all doing okay on the engines. Just going to bring the prop RPM down, just so it's not running so high. Also means we use a little bit less fuel as well. Bit of a steep old turn this, isn't it? Right, so hopefully it should start lining, straightening back up, but it doesn't look like it wants to. Oh, I haven't put it on auto, that's why. There we go. So actually there was no, I hadn't put it on the auto. It's a bit of a weird setup. I've not used this before, like before flying this aircraft. But having it on is one thing, and having it on auto is autopilot in terms of your navigation. So there we go. That's why it wasn't working. So I think we're just going through those clouds now. Let's have a quick look outside. Yeah, very cloudy as you can see. I seem to have got this flaps overspeed. I can't see any damage to the flaps, so I don't know what's happened there. Maybe I have broken them, I don't know. Because they're not up now. They're showing 0 on the old flap thingy, majiggy. I don't know. So we're heading in the right direction now. Now the thing is, I can't speed this up because I'm using the thingy, the flight tracking system. Hello Kieran, thanks for watching.